This is Tarika bringing you an inspirational message. I tend to get my information from a lovely source. I'm not here to sell, but I do want you to know that this helps me kind of guide me to what I want to discuss or read about. And typically I don't do let's see if I can find a suggestion one. Okay. Because there's one here somewhere. Okay, so is what we're doing today, the reading what we're doing. So typically I have information. And it's usually the Celtic Tree Month, whatever. Well, I have actually been called to do a read on these. Starting with the Willow. I have an understanding with the Willow energy, and you'll see. This is from April 12th to May 12th of 2026. It's a very powerful time for emotional regeneration. Known as Sali, the Celtic Tree Month of Willow, the Om letter is us. So it's really about heightening your already strong psychic senses. It is ruled by the moon, water element. Willow focuses on regeneration and secret. So if something previously seemed lost, or stagnant, begins to show new life. There's a peak of intuition during spring moons of this year, a time to pay closer attention to your dreams and subtle synchronicity. The observer energy, an encouragement to sit and wait approach, not forcing change, a patient observation will reveal hidden information that will be useful for our plans later in the year. Celtic animal, which is the cow bull, it's that the zodiac overlap is Aries Taurus energy. The willow grows near water and is highly flexible. It represents the ability to bend without breaking. This is the different types of connections between the willow and the lunar realm. Deeper and more fluid interpretations linked to Bridget, the maiden, we release old grief to make room. The expert growth of late spring. The observer. Willow's personality. The influence of the traits often manifest, resilience. Whatever area they're in, they survive in boggy emotional territory. The wisdom here, is understand that everything moves in phases and we don't overreact to temporary setbacks because knowing the tide will turn. The cow and animal sign here with the cow and bull is a very stay grounded, provider, nurture energy. So I'm just going to do a brief reading here. It's really going to be, I feel like, a very impactful year. It's going to be a year, let's put it that way, if you let it. We're not forcing things. We're allowing it to happen and then allowing ourselves to understand certain aspects of what is changing for us and knowing we're not going back. We don't go backwards, we go forward. We're going to get the overall energy fitting here. The tree keepers is a very inspirational message here for, the tree keepers have great wisdom and their magic seeps through trees. It's like these, they're very, the tree keepers, they really know how to keep things grounded. They stood and understood certain things of souls, how it was imprinted through stories. They're kind of the librarians of other worlds, Each tree keeper became a living oracle, embodying the 4 elements of their own world plus the 5th element of the Durag. So let's just kind of see what we have here for us. This is just understanding that there's more chances, more forgiveness, more perspective, more magic. We understand that sometimes a door is more than a door. Sometimes a tree is more than a tree. Sometimes you are more than you ever know, able to access the moreness shimmering on the other side of your circumstances. What do we need to know? Okay. Number 28, Keeper of Anger. 28. Number 28, Keeper of Anger. Anger is a scarce fire denied to many of us. We're encouraged to be compliant and agreeable even when it's not in our best interest. Fire is fuel for courage. Too little fire, we risk becoming listless or depressed. Too much, and we risk our peace of mind being consumed by wrath, or worse, bitterness. The invitation in this moment is to find the creative power in your anger. What change can you invite? What injustice can you transform into? Justice through letting anger has its voice. When you allow sacred fire to have its space, you help the phoenix usher what is no longer vital into the ashes in order to be reborn on the wings of new life. Beautiful energy, guys. Beautiful energy. We're going to use the Witch of the Forest using the Tiny Classics. This is in regards of the Aries energy. We have the okay, we have this here. This is to bravely enter the realm of Baba Yaga. Open to listening to her wisdom and guidance. Come to this when felt lost on your path. Number 1, the Dark Forest. The King of Swords. King of Swords. The King of Swords is showing that you are in command of your truth and you stand to present yourself with confidence and conviction. Others respect you and pay close attention to what you have to say. The appearance of this card may also suggest that you may need a mentor, perhaps a financial advisor or a lawyer. Okay. The Dark Forest. This is what's the Mystery Forest, the mysterious forest here. This is the psyche or the situation of this start of this energy. The mysterious forest, something that's been really what's been unexplored. Number 2, task unfinished. Task unfinished. Task unfinished. Okay, we got a couple cards coming out. There's something here about worriness. King of Wands. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. But there is fear here. It's difficult to reach out for help when it hits. Don't hide when you're stricken with grief or sadness. Sharing trauma or stress with others can be therapeutic and can help you regain control of what troubles you. Task on, well, taking the lead of your own worries. The bone keys. Inspiration. Bone keys. This is inspiration. Inspiration. Okay, now we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is telling you to make judgment without emotion. Take inventory of all the facts before making a decision, and come to an intellectual conclusion. You want to be compassionate, but you have to think with your head rather than your heart right now. Be independent. Don't lean too heavily on anyone. Herbs of power. Herbs of power. Herbs of power. Herbs of power. Getting used to these again. Bone keys. This has to do with your inspiration. And we have the Empress. You're experiencing new life. Maybe in the form of pregnancy, romance, business, or elsewhere. The Empress positioned upright may also be a signal that it's time to be kind to yourself and invest time in some self-care. Take comfort in knowing that the Empress has your back. Okay. Wisdom of the Crone. This is reflecting energy. Oh, coming right on out. Four Swords. Okay. Mental rest. The upright position of Four of Swords is telling you to kick back and relax. Whether you're emerging from a battle or you've been putting in too many hours at work. You're overdoing it and need to take a breather. A period of rest will allow you to emerge with renewed strength and focus. Ooh, Kadoke. I'm going to dive in a little bit more about what the universe and spirits need us to know. We're going to start here with the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords. What did we need to know about this energy? This is the attention. This is helping how to get the attention of her wisdom. What do we need? At an advantage point, Seven of Wands. You're struggling on your journey. You have reached an important milestone, but naysayers are trying to knock you back or causing you to prove yourself. Hold your ground no matter what, because you know you've got this, and don't dare let anyone else tell you otherwise. And I would say this is the present energy with the King of Swords. And this is really about what is the aspects of this King of Swords? Aspects. Seven of Cups. Whoa, we need to get past some illusions here. Pay attention to your imagination in both the real world and in your dreams. Take action to ensure that your dreams become reality. Don't sit idle and expect things to manifest on their own. Evaluate options closely and wisely before making decisions to ensure the best outcome. Okay, for the future energy, which we have, we want to know the supported strength here in the Four of Swords. So supported strength here. Supported strength, please. The Emperor. The Emperor. You are in control and your hard work has brought you great rewards. You find yourself taking on new responsibilities. Now is a great time to take on projects or hobbies requiring more mental fortitude. And what kind of clarity can we get here? This is well, what is the clarity here? We want to know the aspects of reflecting, what there is to reflect and release here. And the Queen of Swords and the Empress. Well, coming right on out. Oh, ho, ho. This kind of fell towards here, but we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles right over the Empress here. So this is the Eight of Pentacles, maybe telling you to chase after education, going back to school, taking on a new skill, or something in that vein. Whatever you're doing, you're working hard to master it. Know that the education you have will pay off in the long run. The Chariot is here, but it's not quite here. We need to get there. The Chariot, you've overcoming trials and regained control. Strength and willpower are vital to ensuring victory through the path of obstacles ahead. The key message is that you need to maintain focus to emerge successfully in the next phase. Stay your course and follow your path with confidence. What could you tell me in this here? I think this one was kind of separate. We have this together, but really about being, when I see the Queen, you can be very intellectual in your words if you believe in yourself and have that confidence to come through about what you need to manifest. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Stop questioning yourself and jump right into that creative project you've been dreaming about. This card is your signal to act now, even if you feel you're not ready. You need action to grow. Opportunities are opening up for you shortly, so don't let them slip by. I mean, can we get any clearer than that? Let's go. We're gonna end this with the rune magic. What can you tell us? What can you tell us in the rune magic? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Oh. Okay. Okay. Justice, courage, and honor. Tiwaz. Well, you probably say it better. Tiwaz. Tiwaz. Let's listen. Elements: earth, air, fire, water. Gender, feminine and masculine. We have the symbol. I'm going to read here. Tiwaz was engraved along with the other victory runes on the sword. Then the god Tyre was involved twice to secure victory. The god Tyre was invoked twice to secure victory. Tyre is shown in all sources as a god of war and justice, as well as being the one who presides over the thing, the assembly. He loses his right hand to deception propounded to Fenrir, which will late prove fertile. For the wolf will break free at the end of the world and destroy that divine generation. The moral of the story related to Tiwaz is that fear can drive one to commit dishonorable acts that will not change the outcome of things, and the victory achieved through deception has very high stakes. In any lawsuit for the pursuit of justice, one is either totally right or must be willing to lose a great deal. Tiwaz also has a feminine side that is connected as a luminous entity to Frigg and her spinning wheel, from which the lives of humans and divine beings are woven. The North Star, placed at the apex of the spindle, guides explorers on their path. Tiwaz is associated with the navel of the goddesses as Heavenly Mother, from which departs the cord that unites all living things, being in perfect cosmic balance. Wow. I'm learning just as much as you. That is, oh, beautiful. I hope this come to you in the time of need. Remember, it's just a phase. We can get through this. And don't forget to smile. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Help the channel keep blossoming. I thank you for your time. We're all here learning. Let's keep going. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Mwah, 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 mwah.